Hi, everybody. Hello. Oh, we're fuzzy. Why are we fuzzy? Ah, that's scary. There we go. Hello. Ah. Oh, my goodness. I see some of you are talking about the letter E. Well, very good. One of the things that I learned in marketing a long time ago was if you do something wrong, it will grab attention. And it has. And so watch for that to be corrected in a creative way. It is, I did make an E. There is an E. It's on my list, but it just didn't make it on the big list. So there you go. So hello, we are here, and this is for the beginners series, and we have done several things in this journal that we made using our composition cover. It's getting pretty full. So today we're going to just make some tags to fill in the places using up the items that were for this journal. So we have a couple pieces of the gift bag left that we want to make sure that we use in here. There's a coloring page. And then we'll do some other things in this that don't add bulk, but this is going to be the last of the bulky items that we're going to put in here. So we're going to go through and do some stamping and stenciling probably. And so here we are. Today is about tags. And we have done a little bit of tag stuff in here before. Okay. So if you are participating in the April A to Z Alphabet Challenge, you will want to make sure you're saving all your little scraps because we are going to be doing a snippet, and the more stuff you have, the better your little snippet is probably going to turn out. Okay, so just grabbing all the little pieces that we can use on these tags. So hello and welcome. Welcome. So I hope I teased you real good with the letter E. I'm sure you can probably figure out kind of what it's going to be. And okay, so you can see, very chunky. Still closable though. Very much so. Very much so closable. Okay. And I like it. I like the way that this is turning out. Again, this was the one that we made from the composition book cover, and we covered it with a gift bag, and we're going to set that aside. So, yeah, so here we've got all of our little goodies. Okay, to start with, we are going to bring back out our collaged page or our Franken page. I did not sew on it, you guys. There's been no minutes. It's amazing to be home and to have no minutes. Like I have no minutes. I'm like running at both. I'm trying to get my craft room so that I can find things again. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but when my dad got sick, I had just started redoing my craft room. And I had moved stuff around. Well, then I was gone taking care of him for a few months. And when I came back, you know, my poor husband had lived with everything in such disarray. So I went ahead and put things back in order. But, yeah, it's time. It's got to get done. So I'm doing a little bit every day, and there we go. So yes, that's a good guess. The thing that we'll be using will be an envelope. So try and think of some wonderful words that start with E that you could use. I hope you guys have enjoyed the plays on words and things like that for that. I know some people are really kind of afraid of what the things are going to be. They're not, they really are similar to other things you've seen me do. I'm just going to do them in a different way. And I gave them a funny name because I was doing the alphabet. Oh, cool, Terry. You're getting it done. That's cool. Okay, so I'm going to keep this one like this because I don't know what size I want this tag. So we're going to go through, and I remember we backed this with the butterfly. Ooh, I cut the butterfly. I don't like to do that, but it's done. So sorry, little butterfly. We did back it with the butterfly paper, so these really are ready to go in the journal, and they could also they could be distressed, but I'm not distressing in this journal. And so if you were waiting to be able to join the April challenge, I just went and let 74 people in. I'm not going to sit and watch for it to fill up. I'm sorry. I really, but I will let people in at least once a day. And usually on the first day, I'm pretty good about being right there and letting people in all day. But I had things in such a mess. I had to at least get it so that when Tom got home, it's still, I've got Christmas. I've had Christmas in my craft closet. I had it all set up so I could go and okay, I lost the page it was supposed to go on. It was a little pocket. Coloring book pocket. There we go. So the coloring book pocket, I like to put something that has color. Now, normally I would go ahead, punch the hole, put the stuff in it, but you guys, this is already so bulky. I'm not going to do that. I am going to give this one a second one of these little notes. And this one that is facing this way, it does, okay, so this does already have a hole in it. And we have this piece of the fabric that we're using. Yes. So, very good, Carol. Very good. It is an envelope. It is an envelope. And, yeah. Somehow it didn't get put in there, and once it was brought to my attention, rather than go and fix it, I was like, well, that will get people's attention, and we'll do something special with it. So, yes. So, and then I'll add it back in. I'll add it in after we do something special with the letter E. And it was really funny, you guys. I was sitting there making up what I was going to do on the video. And I almost was like, sponsored by today's video for the O, sponsored by the letter O. And I went, oh, no, I can't do that because I've heard that before. And it was, yeah, Sesame Street. So we're just adding in some tags. And you saw we went ahead and cut up our collage page. And that gave us some tags. I love the way our waterfall turned out in this journal. So everything that has been done in this journal has been done on video. So you are going to be able to go and find it. So we have a privacy envelope with a window. So we are going to want to do something special for that. So I have this paint chip with the butterfly cut out, which is perfect because we're doing butterfly. And there, that'll fit perfect right in there. So let's see, what do we have that would be pretty in that window? We do have a piece of this left. And so I think what I'm going to do with this is put this in here and flip it over and have this be a clipboard. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead because it's ooh, I like that side better, but it's junky on that side. Oh well, we'll go with what we were going to do. Don't change your mind halfway through. Okay, so we'll go ahead and cut around this. Okay, and I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to go ahead and flip. Look at this. Oh, oops. Well, I'm going to flip this over anyway. So, there we go. Okay, and you want to do the flipping helps to give it grip. If you just go ahead and staple it like this, you have some grip, but you actually get more grip when you've got it stapled to each other. Okay, so I'm going to do that, but first I want to add something to the back. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll add some of these notes that I had in right here in my stash. So, how many, I'm going to do I'm going to do a little thing here. How many paper pads, 12 by 12 paper pads, do you think that I have? And so this is going to be on the back side, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut across. And I'm going to cut it down, and then I'll round the corners after I've stapled it because I don't want it to move. Okay, so we'll do a thing. It's going to be in the group. I'm going to make a post in the group and have everybody answer in the group. But it's just 12 by 12 paper pads. And we're only going to count the ones that are out, not the ones that are put away to be in kits. Okay, so these are just the ones that I'm trying to organize in my craft closet. Not the ones in the she shed, not the ones in the kits, ready to go into kits. Just the ones in the closet. So go ahead and I will put a post in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. And so you'll want to make sure that you answer in there. Okay, so with that, I have my little paper pad here. I have a little clip here that can hold, something. Okay, so it's like a little clipboard, and it will fit into our privacy envelope. It is a tag, and it will fit right in there and be pretty on our privacy envelope. Yay! I like it. I like it. Okay, so we have another one of those. So this would be kind of cool here. Go ahead and let's decorate this little piece of coloring page that we used. Where all did we use it? Did we use it on the inside? Yeah, we used it on the inside cover, and then we've used it a variety of places throughout the journal. In my in going through my stash today, I found this piece. It fell out of something, and I was like, oh, I think that'll match the journal I'm working in, and I'm making tags today, so we can go ahead and use that. And so like we used the book page yesterday for a background, you can use this. Hi, everybody. Rose has her mask on. How do you drink your coffee with your mask on? Very cool. Looks like you guys are getting along and having a good old time. That's awesome. So, let's see. It was really cool. I saw a couple of the file folder thingies that we made in the party. I saw a couple people finish their file folder. And that will be, I had a few people ask, wanted to know how to make that, so we will be making those. They're pretty fun. I think everybody in the group had a good time making that. Like, what else do we have here that we can put on here? So right now with these two pages, it's actually a good size. I am going to put some washi tape up here because you probably noticed I did not cut straight. Oh, very good. Yeah, there was a lot of people were having trouble getting their videos up because of, and that's fine as long as you post your pictures so that we can see that you finished. Yeah, people are having a hard time getting their videos up because there's just so many people using the internet. I figured that this time was a good time. I saw a couple people weren't even able to have their videos yesterday. But I figured that this early time of the day, or not early, but it's later in the day so that maybe most of the kids that are using it for school would be done. So anyway, plus I like the 3:35. I'm live at 3:35. And the other thing is there's a cutoff time because we cut off when Tom gets home. And otherwise, I probably would just keep going on and never get anything done at home. And that would be bad. So, so how many beginners do we have? How many beginners do we have? And are you following along? And do you have any questions? We have a good group of people here that can help answer questions. That is one of the awesome things about, oh, this was supposed to be for hair, huh? Okay, so there we go. Used my map scrap. Oh, we've got map right there. That's okay. That's okay. So we have another one of these. I like this side. We can just add something to, we can collage on this side, right? Collage this side and be able to use that. So nothing. Hi, Angelina, welcome. Hi, Melinda. That's fine. You can do pictures. The whole part about the videos, a lot of times it's to help, it really is to help people get over being afraid to do them, so that they can find themselves in the place that if they wanted to, to do what I do, they could do that. Yep, that's why that's there. But also, the whole my whole YouTube started. This whole thing started because somebody sent me some Happy Mail that was so amazing, and I wanted to. I went to show it, and no matter how I took the picture, it didn't do it justice. It just didn't. It just wasn't showing how amazing what they had made was. And so hence my video career started because of Happy Mail. And so if you find yourself in that place and you want to be able to show something with more, have it be more in depth. Okay, so I guess I'm building a collage here. Whenever I do something and it's not right on it, then I call it, if I'm going under things and over things and through, I call it building. So I hope you guys are excited about the April challenge. It sounds confusing, but I am going to do a video on each of the items, and I'm going to start with the ones that are a little, kind of like, what in the heck was she talking about? And then the letter E is going to make its its special appearance, since apparently it did not receive its invitation to the to the class. It's funny. I did make an E. It is on my original chicken scratch page. But somehow when I was typing it, I skipped over E. And my proofreader, me, totally missed it. So I keep going and wanting to grab that to put it on here. So we're just adding stuff to these. I think we could go ahead and add a little bit of privacy envelope. Maybe it was, oh my gosh, Terry. That's it. E was too embarrassed to show up. Oh, that's funny. That could be it. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So, collaging is a great way. It's a great way when you're getting towards the end of using your papers to use things up. And you don't be afraid to use all your little pieces. because otherwise you end up with a place that, it's like, oh, I didn't use that, and everything goes back in a box and back in the stash, and that's not how we want to do it anymore. Okay, so I have the little hole right here in the center, and I'm like, what can I do with I can go ahead and just, hi, Cheryl. Well, you want to make sure, the first thing you want to do with the monthly challenges is make sure that you've watched the video. The video will have the majority of the information, as long as, everybody shows up, letter E. It'll have all the information. It has the deadline, which is usually the last day of the month. This month we are short. We're 30 days, so it's April 30th. And here we go. So we can just tie this. This month, as is told you in the details, you can make any type of journal, any size of journal, any theme, but it has to have all 26 things represented in the journal. Now, I am not the journal police, and a lot of these items are easily taken, put into a journal and taken out, so you can put it into your final journal and take it out and put it somewhere else later if you like. That's fine, but it does need to go into the journal. We also will have mini challenge in the challenge. We'll have 4 of them this time, and those are not a requirement. They are extra, and those don't have to go into your journal. There was a spot up here, you guys. So your mini challenges can be for your stash or for anything that you want it to be. So I'm going to start with, well, depending on the day. I mean, like today it was like, oh, just get a video out. So we got O. But there will be a video of all of the elements, and depending on how things go, there might be some days that I get two of them up, so that I know some of you like to get your journals done as soon as you can. As I tell you in the details, it's a no buy challenge, so you're not to go out and buy anything unless you need glue or that stuff. So there's another tag. This time I put my tie on the side because of the little hole. We can write lightly on that other side, so that is kind of cool. And this is from our gift bag. We made this in one of the first videos. It's a little flip-up pocket with a flip-up tuck inside, and it has a Project Life card inside. And we made a flat paper clip to hold it closed because it thought that it wanted to keep opening. No, I haven't talked to her today. Is she okay? I haven't talked to anybody today. I've been a hermit. Not really. Okay. Okay, so we all need to be praying for Bonnie. Please, if you pray for Bonnie. We know she hasn't felt well the last few days. And I will... Her lupus is acting up. Oh. Well, now she's worried because the medication that she takes for her lupus is the one that they are using. Well, thank you for checking on her, Joyce and Carrie. Oh. Yes, the rules are in the video, and then all of the elements and everything. And this time, you guys, I did make a sheet. It was the one I was reading from, and I haven't changed naughty. The autocorrect, I said naughty, it wrote naughty castle instead of naughty tassel. It's a naughty castle tassel. And tux, and then, you know, I kind of forgot the letter E, and so, well, I didn't forget it. Like I said, it's on my chicken scratch page. Where did that go? I don't know where it went. It is totally chicken scratch, because I literally went through the dictionary looking for things to put into the challenge. Okay, I'm thinking this needs to be made, okay, because it's got to get off my desk. And it's a privacy envelope, okay? And it's a piece of a privacy envelope, so we're going to end up having to do something totally different than what we normally would do, which is awesome. And so I'm thinking that this can be a, let's go ahead and pull this over. You're still waiting for me? I'm here. I'm here. Of course you can make up your own element. But you have to have the 26 that go in it also, okay? So you can make up your own, but you have to have the 26 that are on the list in your final journal. And remember, some of those are pages, so you'll want to go through before you put your journal together. You'll want to go through and do the pages, and no, you can't. No, you can. Yeah, I know, because it's missing the E. Well, remember, Kelly, you can use a 12-inch paper pad. You can use a 12-inch paper pad for that, for the mini challenge. You have until the end of tomorrow, or until I get up on Saturday, or till I go and look on Saturday to finish it. But you, yeah, don't forget, you can use a 12 by 12 pad. No, you do not have to embellish. You just have to use up the pad. So, you know, if you had pieces left over, you know, little pieces left over, then you do want to stick them in there. And you should have some pockets and things. Oh, you had one all broken down already and it's missing. Oh, I hate when that happens. I have a story about that. You know, my husband is famous for coming in and moving my stuff, okay? And he thinks it's, you know, it's like he gets tired of it being somewhere, and so he just decides he's going to go ahead and take it and he's going to put it somewhere. Well, one time he went and took my stuff and he put it out in the, we call it the sister shed, because we actually, when the nuns moved, they gave Tom their shed. They said, Tom, come and get the shed. We sold the place and we did not sell the shed with it. And would you like it? And so he went and got it. And so we call it the sister shed. We have a shed called number 22. That was the address that it came from, my house before we got married. Anyway, so fast forward. Okay, so we've been married 10 years. And this box of stuff, it's just random stuff. It was when I cleaned out a file cabinet. I had all of these little, like I had a drawer that had pens and pencils and a drawer with highlighters and all that kind of stuff. Well, that box that had all that stuff had disappeared. And a couple of, a couple of cards and things like that, and it was like, it was weird because they just like disappeared. Well, he got tired of looking at the box, so he had taken it out and put it in the shed that I don't go in. And so anyway, fast forward, I am going through some stuff and I decide I'm going to go through the boxes in this shed because I noticed that there's things from what I call my former life, former life before a wife. So I go out there and I bring it in, and I bring in this box, and I open up the box because there's like 4 boxes in this big box. And so I open up the big box, and top box that I open up inside the big box is an amateur radio that my husband had been looking for 5 years. He'd been looking for this box, for this radio. And, so he had put the radio box, because it was with my boxes, he just put it in there. Okay. I have a lot of sheds. I have a whole lot of sheds. Yeah, so we have a shed that has our little, the little trailer that my husband built that's like one of those little, what are those little tiny trailers? The little ones. I can't remember what it's called. But that little trailer, he built one for us to take to Washington because I had a bunch of the decorations for the wedding, his daughter's wedding. And we were going to be gone for 2 weeks, and we were going to be camping. The wedding was at the base, or not, I don't know if it's a base, but the place where Officer and a Gentleman was filmed in Washington. And we were camping there. And so we had all of our camping equipment and everything in this trailer that he built that was so awesome. And so that we have a dune buggy. It has its own shed. I have a shed that is called the holiday shed, and right now it's all the Christmas and all the holidays stuff is in there, but Christmas is going to have to get its own shed here pretty soon because it's pretty overfilled. Then I have number 22 is actually the party shed, and then stuff that belongs to our kids. They're all grown, but we still have some of their stuff. So before you join the group, make sure you've watched the video. Okay, watch the details video because that's where you're going to get your information about the actual challenge is in the video. Okay, so there I've added a little pocket to the back. I can put that little thing in there, and this can go inside here, but we want to add something that's kind of, kind of pretty. What do we have hanging around that's still pretty? And we have that one too. There we go. Or we can put this one. Yeah, we'll put that one. Yes, Susan, there's a lot that nobody knows how to do. Hi, Bonnie. Very, very big hugs. We love you. So sorry you're not feeling well. So yes, Susan, there's a lot of people don't know how to do. You're going to be really surprised when you see them. They are things that you're going to know how to do. I was just trying to be really creative on how we named them. But there are some that are brand, a double Dutch door. Yep, double Dutch door. What's the other? The yearbook gallery pocket thing. The totem. So the tucks. And so they're not hard. They're not hard, but I will need to show you how to do them because explaining them was like, that was not going to work. So I will show you and explain. So there will be videos for all of the yeah, so please do watch the video because we get a lot of I kind of not unnecessary, but unnecessary questions because they didn't watch the video. So please watch the video, and that way you'll have most of your questions will be answered in there. There is a box, a post that is purple that has pencils on the background of the post, and that is where you post your questions, and we will all be trying to answer them for you. And you don't always have to just wait for me because we've been doing these challenges. This is what, our 14th, 15th, 16th challenge, something like that. And several of the people have been here all along, and so they will be able to help you. But the biggest question on this challenge is going to be, I don't know how to do some of these things, like Susan said, and that's right, you probably don't. And I will be doing videos and on each of the elements, and I'm going to be doing them out of order. Last year for the ABC challenge. So that's the other thing. There was a challenge last year that was called the ABC challenge. That's why I went with the A to Z, was because last year's challenge was ABC, and I didn't want you to get, we just like with the January Just Junk, we had people sitting in the wrong challenge waiting for stuff to happen, and they were in last year's challenge. So I didn't want that to happen. So the really cool thing is we just had 70 people qualify for the party from the February challenge. And so I think that that's really exciting. And it looks like we've got quite a few people finishing the March, or have finished the March challenge. And so that party will be in April. And if you finish your April challenge, the party will be in May. And I just put that on there, and I don't know if it's going to fit in here with it on there because I was talking. But there, it does. It fits. And okay, so this could be a, take it from one place to the other pocket. You can, like I said, my journal has become so full. I'm going to have to do things that don't have any bulk to be able to decorate. So one of the things that you can do to decorate that isn't real bulky is adding washi tape or adding tape. So you guys should, you think you were laughing through it. You should have seen me making it. I had out the two dictionaries. I had out this little dictionary. Okay, so I go to do Y. Look at, that's how many that's how many words were in X. So that's why I went ahead and cheated and did X-ray. And then I had to do Xerox because it was there, and I was like, well, xylophone. Oh, this one's going to be fun, you guys. X is fun. It's going to be awesome. Y is awesome. But look, there's only like 10 words. And in this one, yearbook wasn't even one of the words. Unless that page is out. So when I got to here, I had to pull out reinforcements. So I went over and I got the dictionary, which is not where it's supposed to be. I got a dictionary and I didn't put it back where it goes. Oh, I got out the dictionary. So I went to Y in here. And that's how many, look at, that's all the X's you get. So Z, look at, there's like nothing. So I went with zigzag and zone. Okay, so zone. A girdle or belt. I'm like, okay, we'll have a girdle or a belt for Z. Yes, stay home. Stay home. Unless that's the store that you can buy your groceries at. They are still open. I'm sorry, that was very rude. I just took a drink of my Mountain Dew. I never do that, but my I was dry. Okay. So you can just add some washi tape. I'm going to add a little bit. Am I going to be able to do that? I should have added it before I ripped. Well, heck, you know what we'll do? There we go. And covered the word Chase. They have good privacy envelope stuff. So you guys, this is a privacy envelope turned inside out. Okay, so this was from Chase, and I turned it inside out and I reconstructed it. We used the rest of it somewhere else, but now we have one of those envelopes that you can what do I call this kind of a pocket where I can take it from here and put it over there? I can't remember. It's a traveling pocket. Traveling pants. No, it's a traveling pocket. It is a traveling pocket. So something like, I mean, it would go really good in one of these pages. I'm going to put it on this page just because it's so heavy. And I can move these ones over to here because they're not as heavy. Okay, so now here you're going to be able to write on the calendar page. You'll be able to write on both. Floating. Yes, thank you guys. A floating pocket. Boy. Yeah, it's bad when my brain just doesn't work. Okay, so what I'm doing today is just adding tags to the places that we have pockets, and if I see something that just needs a little bit of decoration, I'm going to decorate that, and then I'll probably stamp in that one on stamping day. Because we're going to stamp and stencil tomorrow, and then I think, and the other thing we need to do to this one is add a tie. So, and I think I'm going to do that. Do tie, ties, a video of all different kinds of ties. I'm actually the easy tie, so we can consider this tied, is you can just go ahead and tie your journal. Okay, so we're going to consider this journal's tie. I will do a video later of a variety. I'm not going to put anything on the cover of this journal. And this is really, really glossy. And things are not going to stick real well unless I probably sew it on. The other thing is, for a simple journal, you might not want anything on the front, especially if you're going to be putting it into places. So like when I do that, I go ahead and I tie on the side instead of on the top, if I'm going to be putting it into a shelf. Part of the reason that I do decorate something for the outside of my journals is so that when they are in a shelf like this, I can pull them out by what is on the outside. Yeah, I like traveling pocket. Thank you. Okay, so that is going to be, that's our tie. Let me show you to keep it on. I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to go ahead and put it through where we have the binding. You want to be really careful because when you're pulling on this, you're loosening the integrity of your binding. You guys, I have fingernails because I haven't driven anywhere. I might actually have to do something to my nails. So that the person that got upset because I don't do my nails, they might be happy. I might do my nails this weekend. My sister, today was my sister's birthday. I thought she would have been 55, but I looked at a thing. She would have been 56 today. But she's forever 27. And so, yeah, so thinking of fingernails make me think of my sister. She had beautiful fingernails, beautiful eyelashes, beautiful fingernails. Always beautiful. And her name was Shelly. So there you go. That is how I would tie it on this simple one. And you can go ahead and tie, once you've tied this so you know where things are, you go ahead and can tie it onto the thread here. There we go. Okay, so that way it won't go anywhere. Okay, so ties and tags, I guess, is what, and so I said tickets. So we did do a little decorating on that one ticket, since today is ticket day. And I do have, or I did, does anybody know what I did with the butterfly stamp? Oh, I don't see it. Darn. I have the postage stamp and the daisy. Oh, there it is. There we go. And we are just using black ink, or I am just using black ink because I have all these black accents in this journal. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this journal. I don't need another one right now, so there we go. So adding a stamp to your ticket, great way to decorate it. You can go ahead and add some more washi tape to it if you wanted to. that that is one of our tickets. Let's see, we have this right here, we have our little paper clip. And so for that, all the little things, I like to use the washi tape and the stamps and then the scraps. So there we go. Just add a little bit of that. And I'm going to put it, oh, I'm not going to put it over there because the paper clip's there. And yeah, that could be bad. Okay, so put it there. And heck, while we're here, I think we have a butterfly flying right over this tag. Okay. And not to let anything go to waste, go ahead and add the little piece right there. Okay, so we had started this other, thank you all. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right, Lynn's cat likes ribbon. My cat, oh my gosh, you guys, have you guys seen how big Midnight has gotten? Midnight, my kitty, oh my gosh, she has gotten so big. So I also yesterday had, or day before, had started this one from one of the cards. But I wanted it to go in a top tuck. And we were originally going to make a top tuck, and then I don't think we got it made. So the other thing that we can do is we can take this and add it here. Now I want some strings coming off of it. And it's going to be fine because I said so. It's going to be fine if I add some strings and have them come off the top. I like strings. Oh, sorry. That probably gave you guys whiplash for your ears. Okay, so we have that. And let's find a piece of, that's too small. Where's the big piece of fabric? Oh, you know what? I have, the eyelash trim is right here. Hi, Tanya. Hi, everybody that's here. Welcome and hello. So I have this eyelash trim, and I just got it in the yarn section at, I think, oh, this I think I got at Hobby Lobby, but I'm not sure. I get it at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Joann's. But then I also get a lot of my yarn, people give it to me. And yard sales is another place. And Goodwill. And I've got way too much yarn. I've got so much yarn. So we are doing a thing. I will be putting a post in Scrap All About It with Dear Julie. And I am working on my craft closet. And one of the things I'm doing is I'm organizing all of the paper pads that are here in my scrap room, or my craft room. And I am going to post and ask you guys to guess how many I have. I'm not going to show you. It's just a totally random guess how many I have. And I will have a little prize for the person that is closest without going over. Okay? And so, but that's going to be in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie. I'll put a thing in there, and then I'll do a live video, and we'll count them because they're going to all be lined up on the shelves. And that's a hint, shelves. Yeah. So I was going to put this on something, and now I don't remember where I was going to put it. So I guess I'll just come and put a piece on here. Maybe not. I don't know what happened here. I went in the wrong spot with my, there we go. Yes, this is a the April challenge is a no-buy challenge. And you can only buy glue or adhesive. So going to give you lots of ideas of how to use things that you might have around your house. That's been, something that I'm trying to do all through. And I did a couple of those elements that are in there are using your scraps. I mean, like using your scraps. So while you're making your things, go ahead and have a little place that you're putting your scraps so that you'll have some to use when we get to that place. I'm tempted. Remember we made this, and I'm tempted to go ahead and give it this cover. And then this could fall over the back. And, well, I've already got that though. But we didn't finish this. So this was a true waterfall I showed you. Right? Oh, it is finished. It is glued. Okay. Julie. Okay. But we could just go ahead and use this for its cover, or this. That might be better. We'll use that for its cover. It can pop up. It's okay. Yes, I'm thinking out loud. Oh, Bonnie, I would if I was there. Okay. So this will finish our water. Well, it doesn't finish it. We're going to go ahead and we'll decorate it a little more on when we do the washi tape. Okay. So we can go ahead. I wonder, it might not be a good idea. This is pretty flimsy. Well, it doesn't feel so bad. Okay. Okay, so we have this, and could make, yeah, I kind of like that. So let's see where else we might need something before I do that. And you don't have to fill all your pockets. That's a Julie thing. Okay, so let's do that one. Okay, and we do still have more of this as well that that we want to use up. So this was a file folder, pink file folder that I have. It's a vintage file folder. So we can do two and a half-ish. I froze. I'm not frozen. Okay, it's not the video because mine is fine. I'll check and see if, yeah, no messages or anything. So, yeah, sorry. Sorry, it could be because, all of our internets, they're telling us that a lot of them are, um, 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 did anybody else just like lose their train of thought? Like totally just, train of thought just went away. Um, that our internet is very slow because there's so many people on. And so sorry about that. And I know a lot of times I do, it does freeze up and stuff. Yeah, and with the schools online, yep, even more so. I'm going to cut a couple pieces of this just so that it's already on the, got one on the table. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this like this. Just to give it something different. So all you have to do is turn around. Yeah, that's how I feel lately. It's like, really? Come on, engage, brain, engage. Okay. Okay, we have a little tiny piece of that left. Oh, we have this. So another thing you can do is you can stack your tags on top of each other, which is kind of fun. Okay, let's give this one a hole. And then you can put a bulb pin in it and they can all be kind of free flowing, or you can go ahead and tie them, which is what I'm going to do here. And they can all be different. Oh, here, we'll go ahead and tie it, because it doesn't want to do the tied up at the top. Okay. So today is our Thursday, Friday. My husband is off tomorrow, right? I think he's off tomorrow. Pretty sure he's off tomorrow. Boy, see, I don't even remember. Don't even remember. So I'll check the calendar, and if he's not off tomorrow, then I will go ahead and put the video time. Video time on Fridays would be 2:35 when he's working, and then it'll be dark when he's off, unless I can talk him into doing something so that I can be and that has happened the last couple of weeks. I have been live, so that is a possibility. So we have another envelope that we could use. You know what? Yeah, we can. as a floating pocket, and then this could go inside of it. So let's go ahead and, do we have any more of our blue butterfly? Nope. Oh, there they are. Okay. I thought maybe they were done. Put them down here. Days of the week panties. Oh my gosh, you remember those? Oh, yeah, because, then at least we'd know what day it was. Oh, that's funny. That is funny, Joyce. You got your medicine, though, didn't you? You got your medicine, right, Bonnie? Your doctor got it for you? Okay, very good. I thought so. I thought you got your water for your machine, and you got that. Okay. Oop, put the fabric scissors away so I don't end up on restriction for using my fabric scissors. Yeah, my kids always knew which ones were my fabric scissors. Okay, so I'm just adding the blue butterfly note. And remember, we put this blue butterfly throughout because I had added that calendar page in the middle with the blue hydrangea flowers and the beautiful yellow tiger lily butterfly, or whatever. Tiger lily? Tiger something butterfly. So that gives us this beautiful tag with a place to write. So note papers are a great way to add lines to the back so that you can write on your journaling card. Then we can go ahead, and we do have this sweet little butterfly right here. I'm going to go ahead and whip around him. I think I forgot to clean my glasses. Again. Okay, so I think we're going to put him over the bear. The bear is cute, but not so much for this one. I let 77 people into it right before the video started. So if you were part of that, then you're in it. Otherwise, I will add after the video again. It takes a few minutes because especially with the question, I actually want to see how many people that we have that are new and to journaling, junk journaling. So, and I was busy today. I was trying to get my craft closet figured out. The ABC of organizing, so the C stuff can go away or go out in the shed. That's the stuff that I don't hardly use. Oh, there you go. You can just add a little bit. I like Clear View, this is called. Did you see me try to put that on that page? Yeah, I did that. So we were thinking about putting this in an envelope, but I think that I kind of like it all by itself, and we'll save the envelope for the other journal. Okay, so we have this. Now this could be a pocket or a tuck. We need to do something with that. I think we'll go ahead and add this here. This is from our collage page that we made. Remember, we backed it with the butterfly paper. Oh, to the March one. I think I lit everybody in the March one that was there. I'll check. Yes, you can make any kind of cover for April. Cover is not one of your elements this time. I think that when the cover is one of the elements, it kind of slows some people down. So okay, so we're just going through and filling this up with what we have left in our tags. Look at this. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here on our scraps, which is really, really good. That's a very, very good sign. And I can use what's left of this in the other beginner's journal. So remember, we still have, this is the journal that didn't have any digitals in it. We still have the one that had digitals in it that we can put in. Oh, good. You're in the April. Okay. Okay, there we go. If I hid my fabric scissors, I would be hiding them from me. I would lose them. I just make sure they're pink and they're different than all my other scissors. And when my kids were little, they were pink. So okay, I'm going to decorate this. And I'm going to put it in there as a belly band. It will cover up that edge. Okay, and I'm going to have a tab coming over the top. So I'm going to decorate where the tab would come over the top, and I'm going to use a stapler to staple it in. Again, it is on the back of that card, and it is shiny. It's a shiny card or magazine or something. It's shiny. Whatever it is, it's shiny. Okay, so there's that. Did I end up using this in here? Yes, I did. I used it on some pages, so I can use this here. except for the E. There is no E. You'll find there is, just like I was reading from in the video, that document is in the files section for you. So I did go ahead and put that together this time so that it was right there and you would be able to use it. Talking about the April challenge. And I'm just going to fold a note here and put it in here. Okay, so that finishes that page. I have this things to do. I usually use these and do a stack a note, but I'm just going to put these right in here. I'll probably end up stamping that with the little stamp when we come through with the stamp and do the stamping. And so we'll be adding some stamping, some stenciling, and washi tape. And I add all those towards the end. It's like I've been adding some throughout, but I'll add at the very end. And that'll help bring all of the pages together, usually. And that's why I like to do it. And also, those don't add bulk. So we won't be adding any bulk to what we're doing. And you can just go ahead and add some note papers that you've been using. So there we go. Okay. Okay, this one I said I was going to add some pages to, and so we'll do that on another day because we're getting okay. So we cut up our collaged page and put it throughout and have added some tags. And we did our little floating pocket with the tag. So hopefully got you, there's one of the, from the collage page. So hopefully you got some good ideas. Here we did a little bit on a ticket. So I think this is really cool. There's a lot of places to write in here. I like this. So very much using things that you might be able to find in your own home. Tara thinks I have 579 12 by 12s. So I'm going to put a link in the Scrap All About It with Dear. This is 12 by 12 paper pads. 12 by 12 paper pads. And so there's going to be a link, a post in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. And you'll go ahead and put your answer there. And so there we go. So that's what we got done today. We will take a look real quick. got some extra pages. So I think we've done 2 videos that were tags because we did the video that was where we took those. And that one. But that's okay because we still needed tags in here. So we kind of still need something either to go in here, or you can cut this edge and put it in. I think we'll just grab one of these. Hi, Mia. Welcome. I think we'll just go ahead and put one of these folded up and put it in there. Okay. Good night, Mia. Okay. I'll just fold up a little bit down here. Now I actually like the way the bottom, well, you don't see it because it's in there. Okay, so we're good. I just like that gives us another place to write. I do the note paper things because a lot of times will decorate things and you'll need more places to write because I decorated over the places that you would have been able to write before. Okay, so what do we have? We have this little guy. Does that flip? Well, I'm like going, you just made this and you already can't remember if it flips. I like the way these butterflies turned out in here. I think that's really, really fun. Fabric flip, so you can write here and it can be a secret. You can go ahead and add a paper clip here and hold it in. Okay, so this right here, this is still driving me crazy. Oh, you didn't know what a bulb pin is. Ah. Well, I'm glad you were able to Google it. I'm going to put this in here. That'll break that up because it's all like this, but I'm not liking seeing the white right in the middle of all of it. So I did my journal matchy-matchy. You do not have to match. Okay? So that is, you don't have to match. You can just make your journal very eclectic and things that you love and just put them in there. I did not distress or add any extra things to make it look vintage. You can do that. That's right. We all learned that once upon a time. I didn't know it was called a bulb pin. I used it for sewing stuff, but had no idea that's what it was called till I learned that's what it was called. Okay, so I am missing the... Does anybody see the notepad? There should have been more of those in here. Okay, let me look. Huh. Where's the box that I started out with for today's journal? Is it over here? Well, I'll be doggone. As usual, I have lost something that I had. Okay, so I had one other thing to show you about tags. Wow, look at, it's getting chunky now. It's getting chunky, but we do have a tie that will be fine with the chunky. This will close and be fine with the chunky. Okay, so I'm going to show you one other thing that you can do when you're making tags, especially if you like to have lines. Maybe you're stuck at home and you can't go buy a stamp that makes lines. I'm going to throw these away, you guys. I know. I had to empty my trash today. I actually do end up with trash. I do throw enough stuff away that I had trash. Okay, so I was going to show you something. So, corrugated paper, corrugated cardboard. So, actually inside a piece of cardboard, it usually has the lines like this. This is actually a piece of corrugated cardboard that I purchased apparently. And so let's go ahead and grab one of our tags from inside. Yes, for a guest check, if you don't have a guest check, you can use a card that is cut to about 3.5 by 5. I think it's 3.5 by 5 or 3 by 5. Okay. I'm looking for a tag. Okay. This is a good one to use because it's the one that I get at Target or at Staples. So I will be able to use this again. So you can go on, and I'm going to use this side because you see how good those the bumps are good on that side. Go ahead and make a little cut as to where I want to be. And then come in a little bit. Okay. So if this was the top of a cardboard box and you've taken it apart and you got it down to where you have these, and then you can actually use this as a stamp to get lines for your tag. So here we go. Your first couple of times it'll really soak up your ink into the cardboard. And this is going to just give you the faint look of lines. It's even better when it's for a vintage or old-fashioned type journal. But there you'll have lines that you can use on your journal. So that is really, really awesome for that. But you can also use it on the cover of, as an accent as well, and just get some nasty lines on it. Nasty. Get some lines on your tag for decoration as well. So that is using cardboard for lines, or you can use a stamp if you have a stamp that's lined. Whoop. So I have this. It came from a planning set. So you can also use that if you... That's not going to work. I touched it. Okay, so stamp. Can give you your lines as well. So it's also really cool to use the lines and then collage around. So so I did want to show you that today. Almost forgot that that you know, if you're at home, you might have a cardboard box that you can go ahead and take and dissect it and come up with something to have lines in your journal and have lines on your tags. So very good. A recipe card stamp works really good because, and then if you don't like if it has like the recipe stuff, you can always cover that with something else, collage on it, or use washi tape or something. So I'm going to go ahead and this is going to go in here. We'll be decorating that with just, let's go ahead and give it just this last, it's like, what do we have on the desk that's left? Rather than putting it in the trash or in a box to wait for another day. Okay, so, and of course I didn't even, you can fray it. Okay. Give it a little more texture. And so here we go. We'll just fray it. Fray it. I'm afraid so. I'm afraid I've got really bad jokes. So anyway, on the April challenge, I hope you'll join us. I will go ahead and let everybody in after this and then one more time before I go to bed. And so we're getting close to 100 people in there already. And it's a lot of fun. Make sure you watch the video, the details video, because it will answer a lot of your questions. The paper with all the elements on it is in the files section so that you can go ahead and print it. What else? What else? Anything that you see on the list and you're like, what the heck is she talking about? I'm going to be making videos of all of them. And yes, there is no E. There will be. I did make an E. I just didn't manage to get it on that paper, so it didn't make it into the thing. And so somebody said that E was too embarrassed to show up. Get it? E, embarrassed. So, yeah, so it's going to come in with it's an explosion of happiness and be happy. The happy E. Okay? So here we go. And we have our little fabric. We use our fabric tack and put it on here. Back to the F one. Flipping for 4 fabric flips. A flip flop, a flip up, flip down, a fabric flip, and a flip tuck. All 4 of them need to be made with fabric. Yeah, I think you guys can do that. If you're not sure what one of those is, you can go ahead and search you can search flip flop Dear Julie Julie, and you should end up with a video that says flip flop Dear Julie Julie, or fabric flip Dear Julie Julie. Flip up, flip down. Yeah, all of those you should be able to find. The flip tuck, maybe not, but what it is it's one of those little corner tucks. is what I call a flip tuck. So there's that. And now, if we were doing a snippet, we could use that, but we're not doing one right now. So we're gonna allow ourselves to throw that away. Okay, put that in there, and I think this one was in a flip tuck. Yeah. So this is a flip tuck. Okay, but you'll on yours for the April, your flip tuck will need to have a fabric on it. Okay, somehow. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, I call it a flip tuck. I didn't know it had a name. It's a fold a square in half long ways and make it into a pocket. I make everything into a pocket or a tuck, so I didn't know that. I didn't know that it had a name. Sorry about that. For this challenge, it's called a flip tuck. Okie dokie. So here we go. We have our tassel, and our beautiful journal is just about finished. If you're following along, we would love to see what you're making in the group. How many journals did I finish since today? None. I was working on other things today. So this can go up here. So I hope you guys enjoyed and you got some tags done. And there you go. And I look forward to seeing you in the April challenge. And even if you're not going to do the challenge, it's a lot of fun to be there, and you'll get a lot of really good ideas. A lot of the artists that join are really very, very good and have some great ideas and bring us ideas from other places as well. So I think it's a lot of fun to be there. So there you go, you guys. My husband is home, and it is our Friday. So I'm pretty sure that he's off tomorrow, but I'm not positive. So anyway, I will let you know. Thank you guys for being here. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Watch for the alphabet letters of the journal, our April challenge, to show up, showing you what to do for some of those funny names, like double Dutch door thing. It was a lot of fun to make. Have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye.